Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the 2025 Nissan Rogue Platinum. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. Of course, there's a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and start her up and let her run. With this generation Rogue having been out now since the 2021 model year, Nissan has given the lineup some thoughtful updates recently to further bolster its competitiveness. The Rogue offers a lot of value in this segment. This example, being fully kitted out, is a little expensive, but it offers a genuine premium experience with everything you'd want in a modern crossover and more. The core design of the Rogue makes it practical. The overall build quality is quite good, fuel economy is excellent, and it offers a 5-star overall crash rating. For 2025, the biggest pieces of news is the introduction of ProPilot Assist 2.1 driver assistance technology and a new model, the adventure-ready Rock Creek, which I've already covered in a prior review. For the 2024 model year, Nissan gave the Rogue a bold exterior refresh and significant available technology upgrades. Building on its strong core of family-friendly design, flexible storage space, and an efficient turbocharged powertrain, the Rogue became an even more attractive option in today's competitive crossover segment. For 2025, the Rogue is offered in 5 trims: S, SV, Rock Creek, SL, and Platinum, with base pricing including destination ranging between $29,980 and $39,980. Front-wheel drive comes standard on all trims except for the Rock Creek, which is only offered with all-wheel drive. For the rest of the lineup, all-wheel drive is an additional $1,400. The Rogue was the first in its class to offer Google built-in on the SL and Platinum trims. When equipped, it includes a 12.3-inch HD infotainment system that seamlessly integrates well-known Google apps, such as Google Assistant, Google Maps, and more via Google Play. The Rogue's exterior refresh included new front and rear fascias, a new version of Nissan's V-Motion grille, new wheel styles, new inner taillights, and satin finish exterior badges. The interior also got a thorough refresh, including new color options and textures for the door panels, seats, center console, and passenger side dashboard trim. Multi-level LED headlights are standard on all Rogues. LED fog lights are standard on the SL and Platinum. Compared to the previous generation Rogue, the body measures 1.5 inches shorter and 0.2 inches lower, adding to the look of strength while enhancing drive-in maneuverability. Key aerodynamic features include 3D tire deflectors in the lower front fascia, an active grille shutter to control airflow to the engine compartment, special A-pillar shaping, underbody covers to manage airflow under the vehicle, and a unique air curtain that precisely directs airflow from the front to the sides of the Rogue. The Rogue Platinum is offered with 12 color choices, including 5 two-tone options that feature a contrasting super black roof. This example is finished in Deep Ocean Blue Pearl, which is one of the 4 no-cost options. This example is also equipped with several optional packages and accessories. The Platinum Premium package includes a motion-activated liftgate, tri-zone automatic climate control, rear door sunshades, heated rear seats, and a head-up display. The technology package includes the new ProPilot Assist 2.1 system, a 3D enhanced intelligent around view monitor, and rain sensing windshield wipers. The additional accessories shown on this example include a floor mat package, illuminated kick plates, interior accent lighting, and external ground lighting. The total MSRP for what you see here, including destination, is $48,330. When it comes to wheels, the Rogue S is fitted with silver-painted 17-inch alloys, while the SV has 18-inch silver-painted alloys. The new Rock Creek trim sports unique 17-inch satin black alloys and all-terrain tires. 19-inch black-painted and machine-finish 5-spoke alloys are standard on the SL. At one point, the SL and Platinum shared the same wheels, but now Nissan has fitted the Platinum with an exclusive set of 19-inch alloys that offer an intricate multi-spoke design and machined accents. They're wrapped in 235/55 all-season tires. All of the wheels, regardless of diameter, measure 7.5 inches wide. When it comes to stopping power, the Rogue has 4-wheel disc brakes and an electronic parking brake. The latter is engaged by a toggle in the center console behind the shifter. The discs are internally ventilated and span 11.65 inches in front and 11.5 inches in the rear. They're clamped down by single piston calipers. Braking performance is quite good. Hard stops from 60 miles an hour take about 115 feet. There's good pedal feel and no excess noise. Underpinning the Rogue is a fully independent suspension, consisting of struts with coil springs in the front and a multi-link setup in the rear. Front and rear stabilizer bars are included, as well as twin-tube shock absorbers. The front suspension design in particular has 6 rigid mounting points, which help deliver a precise and stable steering behavior. Ride quality is excellent. A system referred to as Vehicle Motion Control works in conjunction with the available intelligent all-wheel drive system and drive mode selector to provide 4-wheel individual control to enhance line traceability through corners. It can even apply a single brake to help smooth out a corner. The chassis control module monitors and adjusts the engine, transmission, stability control, all-wheel drive, and steering functions. While engaged at all times, the vehicle motion control system is particularly advantageous when driving on snowy slopes, deep snow, snow flat turning, and off-road driving such as beach or dirt trails. The Rogue features an electric power-assisted rack and pinion steering system. A quick 14.3:1 steering ratio helps minimize steering corrections and makes it feel surprisingly lively. It offers pretty good feel overall. It can also be firmed up by switching over to sport mode. It takes just 2.5 turns to go from lock to lock, and the turning circle measures a tight 35.4 feet. The level of steering assistance is speed dependent to help make low speed maneuvers a cinch and give you an extra dose of confidence on the highway. The D-shaped steering wheel adds a touch of sportiness to the interior. A 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster is offered on the SL and standard on the Platinum. The other trims have a more traditional instrument cluster that combines analog gauges and an 8-inch digital driver display that houses the information system. The digital cluster is an impressive piece of tech that gives off high-end vibes. The display includes an elaborate driver information system with menus for navigation, audio, driver assistance technologies, and more, all with easy access using the controls on the steering wheel. The cluster is also reconfigurable, offering 2 different layouts with unique graphics. All Rogues are powered by a 1.5-liter variable compression turbocharged 3-cylinder engine that's packed with advanced technology and offers good power and fuel economy. The system works by continuously adjusting the compression ratio to optimize power and efficiency through an advanced multi-link system in the bottom end of the engine that creates different driving profiles. The multi-link system uses an electric motor and a harmonic drive reduction gear to transform the compression ratio, offering both power and efficiency on demand. The electric motor is connected to the harmonic drive with a control arm. As the harmonic drive rotates, the control shaft at the base of the engine rotates, moving the multi-link system within the engine. As the angle of the multi-link arms change, it adjusts the top dead center position of the pistons and the compression ratio with them. An eccentric control shaft changes the compression ratio of all of the cylinders at the same time. A higher compression ratio gives greater efficiency, but in certain applications poses the risk of premature combustion, otherwise known as knocking. A lower compression ratio allows for greater power and torque and avoids knocking. In operation, the VC turbo engine offers any compression ratio between 8:1 for high performance and 14:1 for high efficiency. In this case, the engine delivers 201 horsepower at 5,600 RPM and 225 pound-feet of torque between 2,800 and 4,000 RPM. This allows for a 0 to 60 time of around 8.5 seconds. It's not going to be winning any performance awards, but it's a big step up from the 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder that originally powered this generation Rogue. The single-scroll turbo ensures quick accelerator responses on demand. The engine is built using aluminum for the block and head. It features dual overhead cams, 4 valves per cylinder, and dual continuous variable valve timing. Max engine speed is 6,000 RPM. A high-pressure direct fuel injection system helps enhance acceleration, as does low-friction stainless mirror bore cylinder wall coatings. Textured valve lifters reduce friction and improve overall engine efficiency, while a vacuum low-pressure die-cast cylinder head improves engine cooling. The Rogue features an engine mounting system that uses 2 lower torque rods to enhance engine vibration isolation with high torque support. Even with all of this engine's technology, the recommended fuel is still regular unleaded. With all-wheel drive, you can expect fuel economy numbers to range between 28 miles per gallon in the city and 34 miles per gallon on the highway. Front-wheel drive models can see as high as 37 miles per gallon on the highway. During my week of driving, I averaged 31 miles per gallon. The total fuel capacity is 14.5 gallons. Along with the VC turbo engine, the Rogue has a new generation Xtronic CVT transmission. It's operated by an electronic controller in the center console, where you simply move it backward or forward to select your desired gear. On the back of the steering wheel is a set of paddle shifters which allow you to shift through fixed transmission ratios for a sportier feel. These new generation CVT transmissions have come a long way. This particular one has become one of my favorites thanks to Nissan's D-step logic, which blends the snappy behavior of a conventional automatic with simulated upshifts under heavier throttle input and smooth acceleration and varying ratios to improve efficiency under lighter throttle input. With 17% wider gear ratio coverage and 32% lower friction compared to the previous transmission, the new Xtronic transmission delivers a better acceleration feel and enhanced fuel economy for the Rogue. New transmission technologies include a twin oil pump system and a newly developed control valve system. The twin oil pump system combines a low-flow mechanical oil pump for slow shifting between low and high ratios, while a second high-flow electric oil pump provides quicker shifting for hard driving situations. 5 drive modes are available with all-wheel drive models: off-road, snow, standard, eco, and sport, engaged through a drive mode selector on the center console. The all-wheel drive system uses an electro-hydraulic controlled clutch, which can control torque more accurately and quickly by predicting front wheel slippage, making torque distribution at the rear more responsive. Nissan describes the interior of the Rogue as a true family hub, meaning that it's designed to provide comfort and utility for everyone in both the front and rear seats. Nissan believes that technology should make life better, easier, and more fun. Having driven several new Rogues now, I've come to really appreciate it for the fact that it's just not another Me Too crossover. Nissan pulled out all of the stops to build a crossover that's class-leading in terms of design, build quality, available technology, and comfort. Now, with the Rock Creek, there's an additional option that provides a great balance of features and value along with its more adventurous demeanor. Standard zero-gravity seating provides comfortable support no matter the length of your drive. Without a doubt, these are some of the most comfortable seats in this segment. Depending on the trim level, you either have manually adjusting front seats, power adjusting front seats, or a combination of the two. On the Platinum, there's an 8-way power driver's seat with lumbar and a 4-way power passenger seat, plus driver's memory presets. The steering wheel is manually adjustable for tilt and reach. It's leather-wrapped and heated. Heated front seats are standard. Across the lineup, there's different upholstery choices ranging from cloth and leatherette to leather and quilted semi-aniline leather. The latter is standard on the Platinum. The material is softer and more supple than the standard leather used on the SL. Color options for the Platinum include charcoal or chestnut. The overall build quality, I think, is very good. The interior is quiet, comfortable, and has a premium feel. It also has an airy, open-feeling interior with great visibility. Connected technologies include standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which are wireless on the SL and Platinum. The center console houses two USB-C ports for charging and connecting to the infotainment system. There's also a wireless phone charger in front of the shifter and cup holders. On the SV and above, two additional charge-only ports are added to the rear of the center console for rear passengers. The Rogue offers excellent versatility when it comes to storage. The electronic shifter design in particular eliminates the need for mechanical equipment under the shifter, allowing extra storage space under the floating center console. At the rear of the center console, you have a cubby that's accessed with a unique butterfly opening, which allows for easy pass-back access to the second row. There's two cup holders in the center console, a generous glove box, and large lower door pockets. Getting vehicle information is also easy thanks to the Rogue's digital displays. The 12.3-inch infotainment system is standard on the SL and Platinum, offering a more premium and feature-packed experience compared to the 8-inch screen used in the other trims. It provides crisp and clear images for navigation, audio, and more. All of your favorite media options are standard, such as Bluetooth streaming, Sirius XM satellite radio, and more. Optional on the SL and standard on the Platinum is a premium Bose audio system that features 10 speakers and a dual driver subwoofer. The S gets a basic 4-speaker system, while the SV, Rock Creek, and SL get a 6-speaker system. With Google built-in, you have access to Google Assistant, Google Maps, and more via Google Play, all without having to pair or plug in a phone. They allow a more seamless use of existing Google account information. For example, addresses or points of interest saved on the Google Maps website or mobile app when you're signed in can easily be selected in the Rogue for use as a navigation destination. You can also use Google Assistant to navigate to your next destination, easily call or text a friend, or listen to music. The Rogue has the most standard safety technology in its class, and it's one of the latest Nissans to feature Safety Shield 360 as standard equipment across the entire lineup. Safety Shield 360 includes a suite of driver assistance technologies such as automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, high beam assist, and rear automatic braking. In addition to Safety Shield 360, the new Rogue also offers Nissan's innovative intelligent driver alertness technology and rear door alert as standard equipment on all trims. Also available is blind spot intervention, traffic sign recognition, and a 360-degree sonar system. The 2025 Rogue is the latest vehicle in the Nissan US lineup with available ProPilot Assist 2.1, which utilizes Google built-in and builds on the company's goal of making its most standard mobility technology accessible on its popular models. Optional on the SL and Platinum, part of the technology package, the system allows attentive drivers to take their hands off the steering wheel in single-lane freeway operation, while ProPilot Assist 2.1 can handle the acceleration, steering assistance, and braking. The Rogue also offers two other levels of driver assistance. ProPilot Assist is standard on SV and Rock Creek trims, combining intelligent cruise control with steering assist. ProPilot Assist 1.1 is standard on the SL and Platinum. It enhances the experience by using navigation information to help proactively adjust the Rogue's speed ahead of curves and freeway interchanges. There are 10 airbags included as standard equipment. A rear view camera is standard, but on higher trims you get an around view monitor that lets you see around the vehicle. It also adds an off-road view that can be used for spotting obstacles at speeds up to 12 miles an hour. The 2025 SL and Platinum trims are available with a more sophisticated version of the intelligent around view monitor that features 3D rotation around the vehicle, allowing drivers even more vantage points from which to see what's near. A head-up display is only offered with the Platinum Premium package. It displays all kinds of information on a full-color 10.8-inch display that's beamed onto the windshield. You can access the settings for it from within the instrument cluster, where you can change what content is able to display, brightness, positioning, and more. I've always considered the Rogue to be one of the most comfortable offerings in this segment, especially when it comes to the rear seat. The rear doors themselves are extra wide and open nearly to 90 degrees, making it easier to get a child seat in or out, and also easing ingress and egress. Many of the niceties you all saw in the front carry into the rear seat as well, with plenty of soft touch materials, available luxury amenities, and plenty of room. The rear seat offers flexible and convenient child seat installation in all three seating positions, so adults or older children can sit on either side of a center position child seat. Rear seat comfort features include a standard reclining zero-gravity seating just like the front. A 60-40 split folding bench seat is standard with 3 adjustable headrests and a fold-down armrest with 2 cup holders. The padding and support that the zero-gravity design offers really sets the Rogue apart from its competitors. With all of the available options included on this example, it truly is a nice place to be on a long trip. Heated rear outboard seats are optional, but only on the Platinum. As I mentioned, with the optional premium package, you get tri-zone climate control. That means folks sitting in the rear can control their own temperature separate from the front driver and passenger controls. Also included with the premium package are the heated outboard rear seats and rear door pull-up sunshades that remove unwanted direct sunlight for added comfort. If you're like me and love as much natural light as possible, then you'll love the available panoramic dual-pane sunroof. It's standard on the Platinum. Additional rear seat amenities include overhead lighting, grab handles and coat hooks, lower door storage pockets, seat back pockets, and USB outlets for device charging. On the Rock Creek, SL, and Platinum trims, a powered liftgate comes standard. It's optional on the SV. With the available premium packages, you also get an additional motion-activated feature. When equipped, you can walk up to the liftgate and swipe your foot underneath the rear bumper. A sensor will recognize the motion and automatically open the liftgate as long as you have the key fob on you. It's a particularly useful feature when your arms are full. The liftgate can also be opened via the key fob, a button on the liftgate itself, or a button on the lower left side of the dash. The split folding rear seat provides versatile cargo capability, while an available remote fold feature provides some added convenience. With a reconfigurable, easy-to-clean rear cargo area and an available divide-and-hide cargo management system, the Rogue is well equipped for pretty much anyone's lifestyle. With the second row seats in place, you have 31.6 cubic feet of space to work with. The divide and hide system is able to expand that space to 36.5 cubic feet, which is even more helpful when carrying taller items. It can also provide hidden and secure storage for essential gear. With the rear floor level and the rear seats folded flat, you have a total of 74.1 cubic feet of space. It's worth noting that the cargo floor is level with the rear seat backs for easier loading and storage. Cargo mats that cover the floor and rear seat backs are available for added protection. On the inner right side of the cargo area, behind the wheel arch, there's a little spot for securing wider items or groceries like a gallon of milk. Additional amenities back here include LED lighting, a 12-volt power outlet, and cargo hooks on the side panels. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too and make sure those notifications are on. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.